Hello YouTubers, this is Kat from An Itty Bitty Homestead, and today I am bringing you a fast video. I am going to make Heather Kahn's soft butter roll recipe, but I'm going to freezer bank them. So why don't you come along, and this is an experiment of sorts. I watched another channel, Whippoorwill Holler, and she makes rolls, and she did rolls where she freezer banked them. Love the idea, right? Pull out 1 or 2 rolls. You know, you can bake up a fresh roll every night if you want. So, at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot. So, why don't you come in a little bit closer and join me in this fun little adventure of making freezer bankable rolls. All right, come on in. Now, here are all my ingredients. And sorry for the reach. If you like, you can freeze the screen and write this down or print it or save it, whatever. I'll try and remember to take a picture of it as well. But that's the recipe, and I went ahead and printed that up myself. So what I've got here is 3 cups of bread flour, 2 teaspoons of yeast, instant yeast, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and this is where is it? Okay, so this is combo here actually. 1/4 of a cup of dry milk powder, but since I'm lactose intolerant, I use this. It's a milk alternative. And then this is also 1/4 cup of potato flakes. And then in here I have got 1 1/4 teaspoons of pink Himalayan salt. I need to get 1 egg out of my fridge, and I have here 4 tablespoons of softened butter, and this is from my butter that I canned in March of 2018. It's still good. It tastes wonderful. So there you go. All right, so let me get this all situated. Let me go get my egg and get my warm water, which is 1 1/2 cups of warm water, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is warm water, 1 1/2 cups of warm water, and it's at about 100 degrees. Put that in. You don't want your water too hot, or you will kill your yeast. Go ahead and dump my yeast in there. Let it start getting a little happy. Oh, I'm going to knock you guys right over into that. Now this yeast has been in my freezer for years, so I'm going to assume it's still good. I haven't actually had a problem with it. Went in the freezer the day I bought it, and I just take out what I need. I can smell it, so that's a good sign. All right, so and sugar should be next. So it says in this order, in your mixer add 1 1/2 cups of warm water, 2 teaspoons of instant yeast, and 3 tablespoons of sugar. There we go. Now we're going to let this become a little frothy before we do anything, just to make sure. Hate to waste all the other stuff. Now that hope you guys can see. Now that the yeast has been fed some sugar, it's starting to foam. See right here? Foaming. I'm not touching it. It's foaming. My hands are clean, by the way. Okay, so now then in this order add 3 cups of flour. We're going to add all 3 cups. Okay. And the milk powder and the potato flakes. And then we're going to add the butter. Sorry, you hear my dog drinking. that on purpose. Okay, and then our 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And last but not least, 1 egg. Okay, 1 egg. All right. Now we're going to put our hook on. And we are going to mix this until it forms a dough ball. Okay, you never go above 2. So we're just going to start with stir. And just let for about 7 minutes. It didn't pull away from the bowl like it should have, but I didn't want to keep adding flour. So what I'm going to do is, so as you can see, it didn't pull away. I am just going to scoop this out, and I'm going to hand knead it enough. Put some flour here on my countertop. Ugh. Not easy. What a mess. I mean, this will come out. Just gotta get it off my hands first. So I'm going to be kneading some dough here, which I don't mind doing. I just can't do a lot of it. Okay. And off camera, I did sanitize my countertop with Clorox wipes. Then I washed it down. It's really hot soap and water. Then plain water. And then I let it dry. So, okay, I think that's all I can get out of there. I'll put in a little bit of olive oil. Okay, now, that out of the way. Yeah, it was like so close, right? Just trying to get all this dough off my fingers. That flour out of the way. I don't think I'm going to need any more flour, but we'll see. Not like I haven't been incorrect before. I don't know why this is so moist, but this is the first time I am making this recipe of hers. I usually make her white sandwich bread recipe, but yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Okay, just get all these little tidbits worked in. There we go. Well, that's nice and pretty. Now let's shape this into a nice ball. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Let's coat it and then flip it. All right, so I'm gonna just put a damp towel over the top of this, and I'm gonna stick it in the oven for 1 hour, and we will be back. It has doubled in size, so I'm gonna punch it down, but I'm gonna use, instead of using oil, I'm gonna coat my hands with a little bit of the butter. Since these are going to be soft butter rolls, and mix them up in here. Okay, all I'm going to do, take them. I've never done this, so I have no idea what size to make them, but I am going to, oh, a little fuzz. Okay. I dried my hands on a fuzzy towel. Guess that was a mistake. Anyway, all right, here we go. So, just going to form them to a little bit of a ball. Set them on there. Now, we're not going to do the second rising, which is normally what this would call for, because I am going to stick these in the freezer. Then what will happen is when I want to use these, I will take them out and set them down and let them thaw out and rise. So it doesn't matter if they're the same size, some are bigger. That doesn't matter because they'll be all cooking at the same time. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to rush because I've got to leave my house in about 30 minutes for a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment. Our dentist just opened in California. Well, I guess they opened last month, but no, I didn't know. And I usually get my teeth cleaned more often than 6 months, so I gotta go. So I am gonna make these some of these a little bigger, so that I could use them like for a hamburger bun. You know, right? Don't want a lot of butter, but just enough so these don't stick to my hand. Now she doesn't say how many she gets, but unless she doubled this recipe for 8, it looks like she gets 16. I'm not going to get nearly that much, so she must make these a lot smaller. So I'm wondering if I should make them smaller as well. Maybe some of these are too big. Yeah, I don't know. So, if you like these videos, good time to just kind of mosey your little mouse on down and click on that thumbs up to give me a like. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel so you'll get notifications of when I do upload new videos. See, I've got a different shirt on. It's been a crazy day. So, just took these out of the freezer. They're frozen. See? Definitely frozen. So I'm just going to dump them into a plastic bag that I marked. Butter rolls, thaw that rise 1 hour, bake 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. There we go. Now I'm going to hustle and get these right back into the freezer. And you want to try to force out as much air as you can. And I may end up deciding to put these in a airlight food saver bag, only because, I mean, I could do like 2 at a time in a bag, but anyway, that's good enough for now. We'll see how these do. All right. Thank you for staying all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, me trying new things or trying old things, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And please remember to share, because sharing is caring, and especially in these times, we need all the caring we can get. Okay? Yeah, and my dental appointment went good. See? Nice and clean. No cavities. All right, my dentist was really happy. All right. That's it. Thank you. See you guys later. I'm all sweaty. Bye.